Hello and welcome everyone to the walk around video here at your next car, the 2015 65 reg BMW M4 3 litre BiTURBO DCT. The vehicle is presented in 3-stage pearl white. We have previously sold this vehicle and it is now since come back to ourselves. The previous owner decided to come back to ourselves to sell the car once again back to us, and we were only too happy to have this fantastic example of the M4 back in our stock once again to re-advertise it. It is the best example of an M4 we have ever seen. Me personally, I absolutely adore this car. I think it's up there for me as the best M4 we have certainly ever seen. Hopefully you'll see exactly why, and I'll talk you through some of the fantastic features this car holds as we make our way around the car. Straight away you'll notice it's got the M carbon exterior package, so you've got that lovely carbon fibre front splitter. It does of course come with the M grills, so they are in the gloss black. It's got angel light and xenon headlamps. The bodywork on this particular M4 Coupe is in fantastic condition. The pearl white is of course a very signature colour to the M4 of this year, and what a colour combination this car has on it. The alloy wheels are a genuine BMW upgrade. They are the 666 competition alloy wheels. They are in the frozen black. At the front they have got the Uni Royal Rain Sport tyres on, which are again a very well known for grip in the wet. Fantastic tyre to have on a car like this. You may or may have not noticed that this sits quite a bit lower than a regular M4. This has got a set of lowering springs. They are actually H&R lowering springs on the vehicle, and it does really benefit from those springs. The standard M4 can sit a little bit high, especially for my taste, and again it really does benefit in both the handling and looks department on this M4. But again, it hasn't lost any of the ride comfort that you would want from this car for everyday use. It'll still quite happily ride over speed bumps, potholes, and everything we get day to day, especially around here. You have, of course, got the M compound brakes in blue. Drilled discs, of course, down the side. It's got the CT carbon sill extensions in satin black. It has got the rear privacy glass. Again, another signature for the M cars is, of course, that lovely carbon fibre roof, which only works too well with the rest of the M carbon exterior package we have on this car. Then, of course, you have got the aero mirrors, which are, again, another factory feature for the M cars. If we open up the door inside, again, for me, this is one of the standout features for this lovely example of the M4. It has the extended merino leather in golden brown. Both front seats are electrically operated, both are heated and are both in fantastic condition. I really love the colour combination on this car. As you can see, that colour combination probably not going to come out as nice in the video or pictures. It is one of those colour combinations that you do just have to come and see to admire how nice they work with one another. Again, we've got the carbon fibre interior package, which works really nicely with that golden brown extended merino leather. Harman Kardon surround sound, again another great option for any BMW, and this M4 is no different. With the electrically operated front seats, we can click that button and it'll begin to slide forward. Despite being an M car, it still has to, of course, be practical when you want it to be. So there is an ISOFIX 2x2 seat arrangement in the back there with the central storage tray, which again has been kept in fantastic condition. You have, of course, got the M bucket seats in the front, which will hold you in nice and tight, which is very relevant with a car like this. Around towards the rear then, again, taking a look at the 666 competition alloy wheels, you'll see the big difference of that suspension once again. It just sits so much better than a stock suspension M4. We've got the carbon rear spoiler, carbon rear diffuser. This car does come with a full genuine BMW M Performance exhaust, which you're going to get a chance to take a listen to. And it is definitely the best exhaust upgrade you can go for, because it means that when you want it to be a quiet, refined, everyday car, you can do so using the comfort mode. And when you want it to be an all-and-out, shouty, loud sports vehicle, it'll certainly tick all the right boxes there. It makes all the right noises in all the right areas and will happily do so. And then again, when you want to quietly drive home, it'll also do that. Big boot space, so again, the M4 remaining very practical. You've got split folding seats in there as well. We've got a rear facing reversing camera with front and rear parking sensors is another great option. Round onto the driver's side, you'll again see that lovely 3-stage pearl white. Again, just looking how well that works with the exterior features on this car. So the carbon fibre and of course those CT satin black sill extensions. Straight away you'll notice a big difference is this bespoke steering wheel, which was already on the car the last time we sold it, and it still remains in fantastic condition and a lovely feature for the car. Since we last sold the car, it has had a ghost immobiliser fitted to it, which is never a bad thing, especially with such a desirable vehicle like this, and again very much warranted. So that is a nice feature to have. Of course, any extra security is of course welcomed. The car's covered 41,000 miles, 41,423. You've got a heads-up display. I'm just going to drop the window up a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. So there you can see the heads-up display. If I pop the car into there, you can see you will get a change of head-up display depending on what drive mode you are in, and also depending on what your M1 and M2 configurable modes have been set up to do. Professional wide Nav Media, of course. There's your nav view. You've got Bluetooth telephone, you've got DAB radio, you've got a wide array of multimedia inputs, front CD, music collection, USB, AUX, and of course Bluetooth line in. So I just need to put the process in for the ghost immobiliser. I may have to switch the car back off. No, I don't have to. It's all good. So I'll drop the car in reverse. There you can see the reversing camera, front and rear sensors. Drop that back out reverse, stop it beeping away at me. In terms of the servicing history, let's check out that next of all. Of course, all important with a car like this, that the service remains kept on top of. 11,000 miles till next service history. It did already have the all-important running in check. Prior to leaving us, it has had the services kept on top of, as you can see there. It's got dual automatic climate control system, heated front seats, as I of course mentioned. Again, everything inside here still feels and looks exactly as it should do. It's been kept in fantastic condition, it really has. Down here are of course all the modes to adjust things like the steering feel, the suspension setup, which of course will work in conjunction with those lowering springs. The dampers haven't been changed, it's just the springs, so again that'll still work nicely. If we press that, go up into Sports Plus, change the suspension setup, change the steering setup. That is now the car in its loudest mode. So again, you'll automatically hear the exhaust note change. And as I mentioned, that M Performance exhaust really does bring out the best of that BiTURBO 3 litre. But again, if I quieten that down, as I mentioned earlier, this car will do quite literally anything you want it to be. It can be quiet or loud depending on what mode or what mood you are in as the driver. For me, that is a really important factor to a car like this, because the last thing you want is an exhaust that drones on all the time, or that is loud and popping and banging every single waking moment that you're driving it. But with that BMW M Performance exhaust on, that is not the case, because you are in control of when you are in the comfort mode. It will be quiet and it will be comfortable, and especially with how good this car looks, the last thing you want it to do is have it spoiled by an overly loud exhaust. So there is a look around this superb example of the M4 3 litre BiTURBO with some fantastic upgrades on the car. It really is a very special example. The last time we advertised this car, we had a fantastic response from it, and I think it will be exactly the same again. As I mentioned, for us, this is the best example M4 we have ever seen, and we were only too happy to see it once again. So if you are interested in the car, please don't forget that in the description there are 2 links available. One is for our website, where of course you can view all of the pictures and of course get in touch. There is also direct contact information linked below. Thank you very much for watching this lengthy walk around video, but I'm only too happy to talk about fantastic M4 coupe such as this one. Again, take care, bye bye.